Good day, Tarot friends. Welcome to our timeless crystal ball reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. Now let us go to cleansing of our space. Okay, I see a person earlier with his arms stretched out as if embracing something. It seems that the head of the person or the top of the head of the person is glowing. I'm not sure if it means that his crown chakra is open. I don't know why he was in the embracing posture. I didn't see anything definite that he was embracing. Or maybe he was preparing to embrace something or reaching out to embrace something. I see a lot of round, small round things like eyes, and it makes me think of a spider with many eyes. Now it seems to be a little bit clear. The early person seems to be behind another person who seems to be seated, and the early person that we saw who was stretching out his or her arm was actually hugging from behind another person who seems to be seated. She, she or he is embracing this person in a very affectionate way, as if her chin is touching the left side of the head of the person. The person is looking forward, and it's as if the person who is standing and hugging the person who is seated, her his or her arms, I don't know why I keep saying her. Maybe the one behind is a woman, I'm not sure. Maybe she's a woman and she's hugging. Yeah, maybe the one who is seated is a man. And the woman seems to be hugging the man from behind around his neck, and her chin is touching the left side of the temple of the seated person. Okay. And crystal light seems to be crystal light seems to be glowing on both their above their head. Makes me kind of feel that in the presence of this person who is hugging another person, makes me feel that there's the presence of the divine, which is symbolized by the light. Okay. Uh, I mentioned earlier as if small round dots, which I thought first were spiders, because usually spiders have many. When I think of spiders, they have many eyes, but now when I look at it, it made me think of a bird flying on top of them. Again, it makes me think of the presence of the spirit in their loving relationship. So the two of the dots that I saw were like the eyes of the bird that is soaring above them. Okay. But then there must be a reason why I saw and felt that there is a spider. Could it be that above them there is a spider spinning its web? Maybe somewhere near the ceiling on top of these two hugging persons. I do not see anymore the spider, but what I see is a bird. What I saw was a bird after that spider. So maybe there is both a spider on the ceiling and a bird flying on top of them. I don't know if this resonates with you, whoever is watching. Maybe if you look up your ceiling, you might see some cobwebs in your ceiling. Let us see if we can still find something else from the crystal ball or in the crystal ball. Well, anything else that I need to see, please let me know. Thank you so much for so far for all those messages that you've given us. I cannot find anything I don't know if there is still something that we need to find out. Let's give a final search, and if we cannot find anything else, then we will try to interpret what we just saw. Okay. It's so beautiful sometimes when we do the crystal ball reading. It takes some just snapshots of certain situations and paints it before us. And then usually the tarot explains it a little bit more for us. Well, I don't know how to explain this. This is already 2 times that I saw like silvery strands of lines, which makes me think of a silvery hair. I don't know if this, to whom this belongs. Maybe it belongs to one of those persons there. Maybe one of those 2 people is an older person. Makes me think of maybe the man who is sitting on the couch that is being hugged by the female from behind is the one who is having a silver hair. Makes me think that the person who is sitting on the couch is a little bit older, or is older than, and the one who is standing and hugging him is quite young. I don't know. Am I being subjective? I do not know. If it resonates with you, if you have if some of you have a habit of hugging a loved one from behind who is older than you, then maybe this reading resonates with you. I again see this sort of like globe-like, makes me think of a crystal ball. Just, what is this? Like crystal ball. It's like there's this crystalline globe above them. I don't know if it's an orb or the presence of the divine above them. Could it be that there is a globe-like light on the ceiling above them? If you are hugging somebody right now from behind and there is a globe-like light on top of both of you, maybe this reading is for you. Or if you have a tendency to hug somebody in one specific area in your house and the light fixture above you is like a globe-like light, then maybe this reading is for you. Yeah, it can be. Well, that's all I can find right now. Maybe we can start trying to ask for some more clarification of what we just saw. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find anything else anymore. Yeah, I couldn't find anything else anymore. Well, that's it. Let us try to get some clarification of what we just saw. could you please clarify us about this person who was standing behind the seated person? Oh, beloved Spirit, our angel guides, our spirit guides, our ancestors, please give us some clarification on this person who was standing and was hugging a seated person from behind. She seems to be very affectionate to the person who is seated, with her chin touching the left temple of the person who is seated. It makes me think that this is sort of like a loving game between two people who love each other. You know, here I see the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is a person who sort of went to an enemy camp. Makes me think of her, who went to the enemy camp and took the swords of his enemies so that he will win the battle. It makes me think that it's like a husband and wife game, or a lover's game, where the person behind is disarming the person who is seated. It's in a tender way, in a loving way. You know how it is when you want something from another person, and in order to get what you want, you would endear the person, and when you endear the person had difficulty saying no already. So it makes me think that this lady has something to ask from this person who is very special to her, and she starts she approaches by starting hugging the guy who is seated, the one that she loves. No, she sort of hugs the person in order to disarm him. I mean, in a loving way. I mean, you know how it is when you try to win the attention or the favor of the one that you love. You have a certain way of touching them or endearing them that it is hard for them to say no. Well, it's sort of like a dynamic between people who love each other. No? They know how to rub somebody's back so that the other person will be more open to say yes. Okay, something like that. Makes me think that here we have the Two of Wands. It makes me think that their loving relationship is just beginning. No? But it makes me think also that even if the loving relationship is just beginning, it's they've really had made leaps and bounds in their relationship. What I see here is that it seems that even if the relationship is new, they've already a lot of development. You see here a city or a village below this castle that is very clean and very strong. Makes me think of a very strong relationship and very productive one, because you see here a village that is very, very progressive, and you see the person on top of the castle as well dressed. So yeah, makes me think that one of them or both of them are stylish at the same time. But it seems that the relationship, although it is beginning, so we see here two wands, so it seems like it's a relationship that is beginning. And for me, the two wands suddenly symbolize for me the two lovers. One of them is taller than the other. And both of them have something flourishing in their being. It's as if that their relationship makes them flourish. You see already some buds coming out, shoots coming out from the wands. No? So it's like a flourishing relationship, and it makes everything around them also flourish, also develop, and makes me think of the village. No? And I feel that both of them are starting an adventure together. It can be a physical adventure. No? They could be contemplating right now of going some in some part of the world. This person is looking at the globe, and maybe they are contemplating where they are going to settle down in the world. Maybe it is related to the Seven of Swords. The woman is trying to convince the man on where they are going to stay somewhere in the world. Okay, something like that. And both of them are looking with anticipation to this new adventure together. Maybe they're going to begin their life together already, and they're looking for a place to start their life anew or to begin their loving relationship. And it seems that yes, it can be in the near future, this one, the Sixth of Wands. Yes, I think this relationship is going to be a very promising relationship. So far here, I see that at least the minimum, they will have at least 4 children. This one, I think, the one with the laurel can symbolize the husband, which is the head of the family. And he seems to be going to be successful in his career. And then maybe this is the wife, and there are 4 more ones. So it is possible that in the future they might have at least 4 children. Okay. And it seems that this relationship will be very successful. It will bring them success for both the couples and also for their children. It's going to be a beautiful family life, and it will not be very difficult for them. I now get to see the horse, and I feel that the horse is something that facilitates. There is something in their loving relationship that makes their journey easy, comfortable, and it makes them sort of like the attention of everything around them. Makes them like celebrities. There's something about their loving, a bit about these two people and their children, that they tend to get the applause and attention of the people around them. And it's going to be a blessed life where they are noticeable in the crowd. Okay. It seems that we saw a bird on top of them, and sort of like a globe, makes me think that yes, in their relationship will be filled with the loving presence of the divine, and the divine will be showering them with a lot of graces. This eight of wands for me symbolizes also the multiple graces that they will receive from the divine. But while I'm looking at it, it makes me think that there is a possibility that they will not just have 4 children, but also 8 children. Okay. Wow. Whatever it is, they could symbolize that their loving relationship will be very, very fertile. They will have many children. It can be from 4 to 8 children. And all of these children are very talented and yes, very talented and very productive, just like their parents. They are the attention of the crowd and everything. So, wow. If this is true, then wow, you will have a very, very big family, and it seems to be a family with very, very interesting children. Okay. But one thing that I feel is that the divine will be providing you with a lot of graces. So you don't have to worry if you even if you will have many children. I think you will have the means always to provide them. The divine will always provide for your needs. I guess it's like that also. I mean, oftentimes when you see couples, they have usually many commitments that they have to accomplish by the end of the month, and usually they worry at the start of the month that we might not be able to face all our responsibilities. But oftentimes, before the month ends, they already have the means and the capacity to just solve the problem. The problems always get solved, and they go through their life, their married life, many years after, 25 years after, they look back and they realize that every month they worry about a lot of things, but every month the situation gets solved and they are already 25 years together and they made it through. And it is because the divine is always there. The spirit is always there to provide for all their needs. And maybe this is an insight also for all of you who are there. Maybe this insight is a message also for all of us that the spirit always provides for all our needs. The spirit world, our spirit guides, they always take care of us. And maybe there's no need for us to worry about all these things. Maybe what we need is to ask so that we will receive. So when we have a problem, maybe the inspiration for us right now is to just tell the spirit world, I have this problem. Can you please help me solve it? Maybe this is what we need to do also. So, yeah, I don't know. It just suddenly came to me that, the providence of the divine is always there. And I think for these two couple who are loving each other, the providence is there to provide for their needs, or the spirit is there who providently provides for their needs. Here we see the Two of Pentacles. I see these two pentacles as the two couple, or the male and the female, the one behind and the one seated. They are sort of like doing the dance of a romantic relationship, and they dance very smoothly. It's as if these two people are able to dance without stepping on each other's foot. It's as if they are a natural when they are together. You know how it is when you suddenly meet somebody and you just click, and it's easy for you to interact with each other, that you don't step on each other's feet. Somehow it makes me feel that these two are like this. You see here the sign of the infinite, which is very smooth, and this is where those two pentacles are sliding back and forth. So I feel that their loving relationship is they have a very smooth loving relationship. I think both of them are capable of giving unconditional love. They are a balanced relationship. Both give balance, both give equally, and both receive equally. I don't think that they take from each other. It's just that they receive from each other. Somehow maybe they intuitively know what the other needs. Like, for example, when the woman hugs the man from behind, maybe the woman also doesn't a lot. Maybe there are instances when she wants to get something or to ask something from the husband, she does that, no, hugs him from behind. But at the same time, I think that she hugs him also from behind when he feels tired, when at the end of the day, when he had a long day after work, maybe sort of like a ritual between the two. She comforts him by hugging him from behind, and maybe afterwards, maybe it's a beginning ritual. Maybe afterward, the guy would sit on the couch, and then the wife would leave behind whatever she's done. Also, it's like both of them leaves behind what they have done for the whole day, and they just cuddle against each other. Maybe the wife often starts by cuddling him from behind, and then they start the interaction at the end of the day. Makes me feel that it's sort of like a ritual they do, that at the end of the day, they just celebrate each other's presence. And maybe this is one of those oil that makes them dance smoothly with each other. And the one who is dancing and juggling things, I don't know, it makes me think of the children. The children seems to be very happy. And it seems to be the waves behind them is also dancing. It's like that their life is, makes me think of the song, Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. It's like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Makes me think, that the family is like a boat that just sort of happily bounces in the currents of the river of life. It's a happy family. And they have challenges, but they are able to float through the challenges. You know how it is when you shoot the rapids, when when the river current is very fast, and then you have this kayak, no, and then you just are able to manage safely through the river, or a canoe, and you're able to just manage safely navigate yourself between rocks and water, and you always have that energy to go down the river very fast, no, and it's like the whole family is just merrily making it through life just like a dream. Wow, this is beautiful. Now let us see. Okay, one more card. Okay. So this is an adventurous family, and the children are also very adventurous. Makes me think of the mother is very adventurous. Maybe the father also is also adventurous, but makes me think that you see here, I'm sorry for the whoever made the card. I have no intention of. This is what I start to feel now. It makes me think of the Page of Wands as somebody a little bit feminine. Effeminate? No. Please do not. I have no intention to offend anybody. It makes me think of a feminine energy. That's what I feel right now. Feminine energy, who is very adventurous and very stylish. When she enters the room, she gets the attention of people. She has a way of dressing that is quite different from the usual. Certain accessories. You see here a person with a feather on the head, on the hat. Makes me think that it can be that the woman likes to wear hats, different kinds of hats. No, if it resonates with you, then maybe reading is for you. But this woman is very stylish, and she is sort of, when she enters the room, she catches attention, and she seems to be very adventurous. And I think the children also have caught this ability of being being unique, attracting attention, and being adventurous. So this makes me think that she is very adventurous, and she's touching this wand, which I think makes me think that this is the husband that she usually hugs from behind. And it seems like here, what I see here is like the Page of Wands is hugging the wand from behind. Okay, so it makes me think that this adventurous lady, yeah, hugs her husband from behind, and it makes the husband feel tingle everything. You see here she has a very positive. She has a very strong effect on the husband. When I look at the shoots that comes out from the wand, this is getting a little bit more. Please. Well, she makes the hair of the husband stand. Okay, so that's how strong her effect is. No, so she can really disarm the husband. So when they have some arguments, she can easily win him over. She has a very strong effect. She just a touch from her makes the hair of her husband stand. Okay, so that's how strong their loving relationship is. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting to see things. Maybe we stop until there, just enough. Okay, so it's something like that. They are very, and the wife is very attractive, and she really knows how to win her husband's heart to what she. So these are the things that I see right now. Now let us see if we can get some more message. So if this resonates with you, then maybe this is for you, or it can be also that it will happen in the near future. And if this happens, these are the things that is happening with you, then you can say, maybe the reading I saw previously was meant for us. Okay. Now let us try to see if any other further messages or advice that we can get from the universe or from the spirit. So it's like some messages of advice with regards to your loving relationship, maybe. Or maybe some challenges you might encounter along the way. So let us see. Very interesting. This couple seems to be very interesting. Stretch yourself, okay? It is time to move past your comfort zone and into the unknown. Okay. Makes me think of, the two of you seems to thinking seems to be planning on of a life somewhere out there. Okay, somewhere out there. Okay, if this is one of the songs that you like or one of you likes, then maybe this resonates with you. You just say somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight. Okay, so something like that. Just stretch yourself. Okay, it is time to move past your comfort zone and into the unknown. So, if you have some fears or some reservations on setting out on a journey to start your life anew, it's as if the universe is encouraging you, let go of your fears, no, overcome your fears. You are in it's true, no, you're right now, the place where both of you are is a very comfortable place. No, you're stable. You Both of you have careers that are stable, everything is going well, but you have an inspiration to set out on an adventure, which can be also symbolized by the page of wand. It can be also an energy of both of you that you are inspired to go on a journey together. Well, it's as if the universe is saying, let go of your fears, whatever fears you have right now that hinders you from going out on this journey to another place where you can start your life together. It's as if the universe is saying, don't be afraid, move past your comfort zones and into the unknown. Okay, embrace have this sense of adventure of the page of wands, and don't be afraid to begin your life together anew. Wow. Divine timing. When you are working on what you are working on now is divinely guided. Okay, so if this is your decision to set out your life together on a different place, this is divine timing. I feel that your relationship also, because I feel that it's just a recent relationship, and it's a divine timing. Your meeting together was not an accident. It was designed by the universe. And what you are working on now is divinely guided. So whatever plans you have right now, whatever, because this can be a physical journey, it can be also a journey wherein both of you are setting out on a venture, a career together. Maybe you are both entrepreneurs and now the two of you had a new idea that you are setting out. So it can be that this one is not a physical journey, but a new venture that you are going to work as a couple together. So it can be also like that. Or it can be both, that you are going to start this new venture on another place. So it can be also both. But whatever it is that you are inspired to do as a couple, it is a divinely inspired one. No, what you are working on now is divinely guided. So you are being inspired by the divine to accomplish these things, and it is a divine timing. Allow the spirit to guide you. They will give you the right timing to make all these things come into fruition. Wishing on a star. It is time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just might come true. Okay, so maybe when both of you are hugging each other, or when their wife hugs you from behind, maybe you talk of your dreams together. Wish on a star. It is time for both of you to dream again. Maybe in the past you were discouraged by certain aspirations and dreams that didn't come true. But it seems that together, your dreams will come true. So go ahead, make a wish. Go ahead, dream. Dream of your life together. It just might come true. Well, I think it's good to end the reading here. Wish upon a star. When you wish upon a star. Okay, for those of you who have this song of Pinocchio, or maybe you like watching Pinocchio when you were young, maybe this reading is for you. Makes no difference who you are. Wow, it makes me feel that both of you, well, you just love each other just the way you are. Okay. Anything your heart desire will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for this very interesting reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Thank you very much, viewer, for being with me in this reading. Until next time, may God bless all your endeavors and reach out for your dreams.